As students across the state graduate from college, they've got the whole world in front of them.
But there might be one thing holding them back: debt. And some students aren't finding out how to pay their loans until it's already too late.
Sierra Oshran has tips on how to avoid this. She's watching out for you.
When it comes to any type of loan, you have to be wary of who is actually trying to collect your debt. One student avoided the calls from someone claiming to be a loan collector because she thought she took them through her school. Turns out they handed them over to a third party, and she didn't find out about it until over a year later.
Nobody told me about this. Nobody gave me any information, so I had a year and a half of debt built up and delinquent, and I had no idea.
Caitlin Johnson graduated from the University of Idaho knowing that she had loans to repay. But she didn't know that the school handed over the loans to a third-party debt collector.
I started getting emails from mysterious companies that I didn't really know about, where they were asking me for my social security number, they were asking me for my bank information, and saying that I owed them money. And because I didn't recognize any of these companies, I didn't really pay attention to it.
Rob Hicken at the Better Business Bureau says all too often, college grads are focused on one thing: getting a job. And they don't think about their debt until months later, which is why he encourages graduates to be proactive.
In any loan that you take out, you're responsible to make the repayment. Therefore, you're responsible to understand the agreement. If you don't understand the agreement, go to the counselor or the advisor, the financial advisor at your school, and ask them to explain the details.
He says that there are a lot of fraudulent phone calls going around this time of year, but the best way to remain safe is to do your research.
So we encourage people, if they ask you for that, ask them for their phone number, their address, who the person is that you're speaking with, and then tell them you'll get back to them. Take a minute, go to the internet, look it up.
Remember, if you just graduated, many loan companies will allow you a 6-month grace period while you're looking for a job. If after that time you still don't have a job, Hicken recommends calling the loan company and trying to work with them firsthand.